Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone present here today. We are from Brothers and Brothers Company, and today we will be presenting about our permanent work from home implementation. First and foremost, let me introduce our group members, which are Krista Tracy Modikon, myself, Wan Muhammad Daniel, Izian Alish binti Muhammad Azira Aridi, Fakrul Hijaz Daniel bin Abdul Daib, as well as Muhammad Naim bin Johari. So, the first order of business is for me to introduce to you guys the overview of what we will be presenting today. First, we will talk about the introduction, and then we will talk about the three solutions that has been introduced, which is devising a trial run, implement an agile methodology, as well as create a centralized platform for communication. And last but not least, we will close it off with a conclusion. As for the introduction, I will pass it to Muhammad Naim.
Okay, let's start with the introduction. As we all know, the COVID-19 pandemic has brought about a significant change in how people approach their work. This is because all the sectors which deemed as non-essential were physically closed. Since then, our company has to adapt to remote work setup to ensure the safety of our employees. Working from home refers to a scenario where our employee can perform their tasks and responsibility from the comfort of their own home. While the transition to remote work was initially challenging, it has brought some positive outcome. Today, we will focus on one significant advantage, which is the financial benefit our company can enjoy by embracing WFH. During the WFH period, our company has witnessed a notable reduction in our expenses. By taking a closer look at the number, it's safe to say that on average, our company have saved up to $22,000 per year by shifting to remote work setup. So, can our company permanently implement WFH? And what are the considerations we need to take to implement WFH? To answer that question, I would like to invite Wan Muhammad Daniel to give more in-depth view on this matter.
The reasoning behind our consideration of whether permanent work from home is possible or not, it is because the company is going to investigate the feasibility of this permanent work from home policy, since it is going to be able to give employees more comfort to work from their homes, and of course it is going to be possibly beneficial to the company in the long run. So, without further ado, we will take a look at the first solution, which is devising a trial run.
Thank you, Wan Muhammad Daniel. So for our first solution to successfully implement remote work is to devise a trial run. The trial run is a period during which remote work practices are tested within our company before being officially implemented. It allows our company to assess the feasibility, effectiveness, and performance of remote work, and making the necessary adjustment before fully adopting the practice. So one of the key importance in trial run is to include a variety of roles and departments so that we can gather a wide range of perspective on the suitability and challenges of remote work. This is because each department may have their own unique requirements, and therefore by involving representatives from each department, we can identify potential issues early on. To start the implementation For our trial run, we can start by selecting small project to serve as the initial trial run for remote work practice. This allows us to focus on a specific area and evaluate its suitability for remote work. Then we can include participants from different departments, roles, and background to gather diverse perspectives and assess the impact of remote work on various aspects of the project. We can utilize our existing resources, such as our technological infrastructure, our software licenses, and communication tools, so that we can maintain consistency and minimize disruption during the trial period. Then, based on the insights that we gain from the initial trial run, we can expand the trial period to a longer duration. For example, we can include more projects, teams, or departments in the extended trial period so that we can gather broader data and assess the scalability of remote work practices. We can then use these insights to gain we can use this insight to refine our guidelines to address challenges and optimize the remote work setup for our company as a whole. So that is all for my part. I would like to pass it to our next speaker, Izian Alish.
Okay, second solution is we can implement an agile methodology. As we know, co-location is often seen as the best approach for agile work methods. However, due to practical and business reasons, it's not always possible for us to physically work together in the same location. Thus, we can implement a virtual version of agile methodology as it's not just possible, but it's probably the better choice for us. This is because agile methodology values transparency and visibility, but this can be achieved through various tools that provide a clear view of tasks, progress, and priority. Additionally, implementing an agile method of working can greatly improve communication between employees. By breaking projects into smaller and manageable tasks, we can foster a more flexible work division. In short, this approach will create a good and close-knit team of employees and allows for a more smooth operation of tasks which will benefit the output of the company. Okay, so for the implementation plan for this solution is the first step. The heads of each department or sector need to plan out the task division and create teams that will work together. This is crucial for a successful implementation. Then, to ensure sufficient preparation, we have allocated a timeline of 5 months for this implementation. We will start from the release of this report in July 2023 and aim to complete the planning phase by the end of the year, December 2023. This trial run itself will take place in 2024. This timeline allows us ample time to organize and refine our processes before we begin the actual implementation. The good news is that no extra budget is required for this implementation, since it primarily consists of a planning and task delegating. We can utilize our existing resources effectively. Lastly, it is essential to emphasize the importance of proper planning. The success of our trial depends on the quality of our planning. A well-defined procedure that outlines the tasks and responsibilities will be followed by all those involved.
Okay, thank you, Isian. So for our last solution, it is to create a centralized platform for communication. This includes network topology or arrangements of platforms for a more efficient organization. The importance of this is for good communication that enhances collaboration, facilitates efficient file sharing, and enables seamless online meetings among all the company's employees. This can increase productivity by making sure that the employees are on the same page with each other. This is also done in order to avoid miscommunications or irrelevant information flow between the employees. For the implementations of this solution, the platform selections will be evaluated and selected by the IT department in collaborations with human resource and the company executives. We will consider platforms that offer a wide range of features, including real-time messaging, video conferencing, document sharing, task management, and project collaboration. We will also prioritize platforms that provide security measures that are able to protect sensitive company information. Besides that, an external contractor should also be recruited for the planning of the physical infrastructure, such as the server requirements, networking, and hardware upgrades. For this, an estimated budget of 10,000 ringgit Malaysia is needed for proper software and hardware upgrade, as this affects the employees' work and productivity. This will be a future-proof for the company infrastructure and provide a robust framework for employees to connect from their homes. The timeframe for this solution implementation is similar to the Agile method implementation, which is from July to December 2023. That will be all for the last solution.
Thank you very much. As everyone has already presented, we will now bring it to a close with the conclusion. We have found that the implications of a more permanent work from home policy would be beneficial to our company as well as its employees. And we understand that the employee comfort is our most important focus, as the employees can be much more productive, and a productive employee will mean a productive company. The prospects of a more comfortable work environment and output is on the table. Therefore, it is very important for us to give full determination in trying to make this work. Without employees, there will be no company. Therefore, keeping them happy and productive is our most important focus. That is all from us. Thank you very much.